Hi there, it's Mark Sexton here to give you an end of season update on our campaign to get Speedway back to Thurrock. The recent Premiership final between Bellevue and Sheffield demonstrated once again the excitement that our sport generates and the skills and the bravery of the riders who compete in our sport. Our region and our fans have been denied the chance to enjoy the passion and the sense of community Speedway brings, but we believe that there is a strategy that can get the Hammers back on track. This strategy is based on three straightforward and, dare I say, easily understood principles of policy, precedent, and budget. These are the foundations of our vision for a return of Speedway to South West Essex. Grays Athletic was founded in 1890 and are a really important local football club that was consistently well supported and consistently successful, especially in the years just before they lost their new recreation ground to a housing developer in 2010. Although the club is still in operation, despite a relentless campaign, to this day, they still do not have a home of their own. Following the loss of Grays' ground, however, Thurrock Council members wrote some planning policies specifically to prevent the loss of sporting facilities in the future. And a few years later, when Averley Football Club was at risk of losing their ground to development, these policies prevented that happening. The policies ensured that Averley, who were another prized community asset, was protected and could keep playing in their own stadium. The result of these policies being enforced is the superb Parkside ground. The very existence of this stadium is a real triumph for Thurrock Council's policies and is the precedent that I mentioned earlier. Support for Averley has increased nearly fourfold since they moved to Parkside, and the club is enjoying more success on the pitch. The ground is available for use 7 days a week, and at the moment they share it with Grays Athletic and May and Baker Football Club. Speedway was the most popular team spectator sport in the borough for nearly 40 years. We say that the Averley precedent means that Thurrock Council must apply their own policies to protect the sporting amenities that could be lost at the Arena Essex site. Surely this cannot be a controversial position. In terms of the budget, the current owner of the Arena Essex site has its own plans, but disappointingly, they have consistently demonstrated that they are hostile to accommodating Speedway there. We believe that their objective is actually to kill off Speedway in Thurrock, and as part of that process, they have made false and misleading suggestions about the sport, including that there is no demand for Speedway in Thurrock. The current owner has negotiated with officers at Thurrock Council a proposal which sets out the financial contribution that would need to be made to the local community in order to make their planning application acceptable. The amount of the money being offered by the current owner is £28.9 million. This is more than enough to create facilities for Speedway contemplated by the council policies. Ian Russ and I, with the help of Brian Connolly and many others, have been working on our campaign for over 3 years. Our vision is for a multi-use community facility that can accommodate Speedway. Our land use plan is intensive and will be designed in a way that benefits the borough, its residents and its visitors in a number of ways. We've been really encouraged that nobody in authority has ever told us that our objectives are at odds with current council policy or in any way otherwise unachievable. We have the support of the local MP and many elected members of the council. We know from our online petition that we have the backing of thousands of supporters. We've been consistently building levels of support across the business community. This is a golden opportunity to return Thurrock's most popular team sport to the area. It is also an opportunity for Speedway to take the lead and to have control of the place where racing happens. We're confident that our strategy could be replicated elsewhere, especially where there's a danger of tracks being lost to development. One day, and we hope that day comes quickly, we may need to ask for supporters to help us with some direct action. We must demonstrate the demand for Speedway in Thurrock to local councillors and especially to those sitting on the planning committee. So if anyone asks how we will get Speedway back to Thurrock, tell them about the policies, the precedent and the budget. It's pretty simple when you break it down. Thanks a lot, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.